been a while. Welcome back to the Toolbelt. I've missed you guys. So Dave is great, isn't he? We've got a new episode of him coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm really excited to see what Dave's next treatment plan is. Guys, we've got an amazing show planned, if I do say so myself. So let's get on with it, shall we? I promised you a month ago that we would have a special Skype interview in this episode, and my guest did not disappoint. Fulton Hawk from Wardrobe Army Apparel was kind enough to take time from his busy schedule to talk with us about wardrobe and how it came to be and what it's all really about. Check it out. All right, so we're here with Fulton Hawk, and Fulton, if you'll just tell us what you do for the Salvation Army.
Anything my boss, the DYS of the Delaware Division, asked me to do, really. I'm really a youth program specialist. This is my job title. So I work in the youth department here in Delaware for the last 2 years. Prior to that, I was 10 years in the youth department at THQ doing youth programming. And so, yeah, that's my title. So youth councils, stuff like that. I do a lot of design work, though, for the entire building. So a little bit of that as well.
Makes sense. Now, tell us how wardrobe fits in to your job.
So wardrobe is a way to promote the Salvation Army's mission through art and apparel, and particularly target audience is youth and young adults, and so it falls into the youth department category. It just came from a need as just trying to bridge the gap of people understanding what the Salvation Army's mission is and how we're spread out. Like majority of the people that I run into, their knowledge of the Salvation Army, people outside the Salvation Army, is very shallow of what they know about the Salvation Army, whether it's maybe just a charitable organization or helps at disasters or thrift stores. And so trying to share with people that the Salvation Army, is multifaceted, whether it's schools in India or orphanages in Africa. I mean, the Salvation Army has stuff going on all over the place. And so it's really been a tool to educate people about what the Salvation Army is doing all over the world.
What do you envision that wardrobe's role could be in impacting the Salvation Army culture?
Well, I would hope that wardrobe could be an agent in reintroducing the Salvation Army to a culture of creativity and ingenuity and innovation that made it so successful in the beginning. A culture where using all sorts of avenues and ideas to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ is something that I love about the Salvation Army. I love our mission. And so maybe it could reintroduce some of those aspects, that there's other avenues where we could be reaching people. At the end of the day, I'm not, it's just T-shirts. It's not rocket science or anything. So I'm aware of that. But just when people understand that the good that the Army does and why we do it because of Jesus Christ, and they know that even the goods that we want to produce and stuff that we want to sell internally is going to go to help somebody else out. I think that it really just lines up in showing people that we're disciples of Jesus by our love for one another. And so if it could help in that way with the culture of the Salvation Army, I'd be pleased. But it's in God's hands. We'll see. However God wants to use it, He knows what's best, and He'll use it accordingly.
That's right. Well, Fulton, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate you chatting with us.
No worries. I'm really swamped all the time, and so it was really difficult for me to squeeze you guys in. But I appreciate you guys having me on so I can get the word out about wardrobe. www.tsa-wardrobe.com, or you can visit us on Facebook. Go there every Wednesday. Usually give away something pretty sweet, so come visit us.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye. Such a great guy. Really enjoyed talking with him. As you know, if you've ever seen this show before, I pretty much exclusively wear wardrobe shirts. I love what they represent and how they have an impact on Army culture. It's all about Jesus ultimately, and that's awesome. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time for a whole lot of sharing, but I did want to tell you about 2 resources on Ministry Toolkit, 2 new resources that you'll definitely want to make sure you download for next month. The first set of resources to tell you about are for Father's Day. Woohoo! We've just celebrated Mother's Day thanks to the Georgia Division and through Dave.
Happy Mother's Day!
But Father's Day is right around the corner, and we worked with Captain Doug McClure, again from Albany, Georgia, to put together resources for that. So check out the new widescreen slides, the standard slides, the bulletin cover, sermon resources, and even scroll making tutorial. This Father's Day is gonna rock. And hey, check out our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. They've been redecorated for the occasion. Please admire that fact. Thank you. Since Captain McClure is soon to be from Rome, Georgia, I feel it's more than appropriate to tell you guys about the farewell resources on Ministry Toolkit as well. This year for the occasion, we set about getting out the farewell resources from years past in widescreen format, and there's also a bulletin or program cover, if you will, as well. So those items are definitely worth a look. The Farewell Sunday package also includes a series about leadership in transition. Yes, a wardrobe change was in order. Just last week, I had the privilege of attending the Territorial Youth Workers Conference. That's what it was formerly known as. It's now called EQUIP. And it was awesome. I had an amazing opportunity to represent Ministry Toolkit and talk to people who, get this, Dave, had never heard about Ministry Toolkit. Crazy, I know. Apparently, my marketing skills aren't the best. First rockstar shout out goes to Youth Down South for letting me be a part of that week, and it was great making some personal connections. Tell your friends to use the site, guys. Tell them. Next shout out goes to NSC Youth. They graciously gave me this William Booth Hell No shirt. They gave it to me for free if I promised to wear it on the next show. Well, here it is, boys. Thanks for the shirt. Check them out on Twitter at NSCYouthSA. Also, they have a pretty great blog and website, and you can see that at www.nscyouth.com. They have a video up about the EQUIP conference as well, and gives you a small taste of what the conference was like. Last but not least, I'd like to give a shout out to the AOK Youth website. Captain Bobby Parker posted a link to the site on MTK Facebook page eons ago, but since I'm highlighting NSC Youth site today, I feel it was time to also highlight the AOK page. The home page has got a lot of awesome pics from their youth councils, and it's cool to see what their division has going on. Plus, they have a downloads page that is definitely worth a look at. And hey, download some stuff from there too. That's it for today's show. See you guys in a month for the next regular Toolbelt, and in 2 weeks for the next Dave's Addicted. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and keep uploading your resources. After all, you are what make the Ministry Toolkit unique. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you on the web. You good? You want to check your hair?
It's not going to get any better than this, dude. This is how I rock it.
Nice.